I know we have something you've been, cooking up?
Yeah, I've been cooking it up. I've been cooking it up. The real Mike Robb report. I mean, look, Dak makes his much anticipated return to the field tonight in Tampa. In today's real Mike Robb report, I'm going to break down why he was putting up MVP-type numbers before his season-ending injury in 2020, and why the Bucs will be such a tough test for him tonight. Let me show you guys a little tape that I have of Dak Prescott. There you go. He's excited. You hear Tommy P talking about he's healthy. He's taking every single rep. I wish he would have got some reps in the preseason, but that's a whole nother conversation. Come on, Dak. Let's get it. You got to show what you do as an explosive franchise quarterback. First of all, Dak was electric at throwing the ball downfield. You see the motion that gets the formation in a tight formation, so the Atlanta Falcons cannot press the receivers. Watch the fake. Watch how it removes the defense. Dak checks the flat, right? Checking the flat forces the safety and the middle linebacker to go with the corner route, leaving Amari Cooper one-on-one with not a corner, not a guy who covers a lot, a safety. This is the scariest thing for a safety in the National Football League. And look at the pressure. He has pressure bearing down on him, takes a hit, and check out this throw and catch. He leads Amari Cooper up the field. And look at the catch. We got to show the catch again, guys. The catch was amazing. He could have put two hands on it, but he wanted to have some style points. Look at the route. Look at him going upfield vertically. See how the throw straightens him up to cut off the defender. This is beautiful, man. If he can get a couple of these passes against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, KB, I'm telling you, you're gonna see the champions be beat, okay? Against my Seattle Seahawks, Dak Prescott is a little stick route, okay? You got two flies on the outside with a stick in the middle. He stares down the safety, seeing that the safety's on the far hash. You stare at the safety to keep him there, okay? And then on the third step, Dak just lays it up. And this is what he got so much better at last year, dropping the ball in the bucket. And it's fitting that he's at Seattle because Russell Wilson may be the best in the league at throwing footballs like this. But look at the arc. Look how he leads the receiver to cut off the corner. The corner has no chance. Great thing the corner didn't panic. And this is what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense is built off. This is why they get sacks. This is why they stop the run. Those two defensive tackles. Usually it's Vita Vea. He was hurt last year. You got Sue and you got Noches Roches. I hope I said that right.
They call him Nacho.
Nacho. There you go. Again, you got four offensive linemen blocking those two guys, leave Shaq Barrett wide open. And watch this TE stunt between Vita Vea and JPP. It's beautiful, man. I would not want to be a quarterback seeing this guy on the other side. Vita Vea is a run stopper. He also has pass rushing ability. Watch how he splits, how fast he gets around the guard. See, now the guard is in trouble.
It's a wrap.
The guard is open now. He can't get back to get JPP with the underneath move. And as a quarterback, you think you're protected. You think you're good. You're looking downfield, and before you know it, oh my goodness, watch the head snap back. Oh man, this is still a violent sport. And when you have defensive tackles that can get pressure on your quarterback like that, it makes playing in the secondary a lot easier. Here's Vita Vea again. If the center goes to him, Ndamukong Suh has to win. The center goes away from Vita Vea, and now it's one-on-one, mano-a-mano against the guard, and one-on-one on the outside with the tackle. Watch how he turns the guard, gets his hands up, and Nick Foles goes to the ground. Look, guys, this is an epic matchup. I'm so glad our schedule makers put this game first, right? It's a test of matchup. It's a test of quarterbacks, a test of defensive philosophies, and I expect Dak Prescott and Tom Brady to have some big numbers on these defenses.
So awesome. And that was a great job. I feel like we just had kickoff. That was incredible. One of the things Peter brought up earlier is that one way the Cowboys might win tonight is the matchup of their wideouts versus the Tampa secondary. We haven't talked about Michael Gallup all week. He could play a role tonight. Is that how you see it? Because I know Hamilton's going to get into this later. I just can't see Zeke running through that front all night. I just don't see it.
It's going to be tough, and I got a little prediction for Zeke a little bit later in the show. But it's going to be tough. You're right. And to Peter's point yesterday, you talked about CeeDee Lamb getting yak yards after catch is what we're talking about. With those pass rushers, those defensive tackles, Dak Prescott not having a lot of preseason work, I expect the ball to get out of his hands pretty fast and let these receivers go run and eat, because The secondary of defenses, they don't tackle that much during training camp.
Dak of the
I
time,
would
if you
test them in their tackling come tonight.
I have fear, though, for Dak, having not played in over 300 days.
Problem, man.
With an offensive line that's patchwork right now and that pass rush coming. You think that Dak is nimble enough and figures it out to be able to still do what he does and dial in and drop it in the bucket?
I think he is nimble enough. I think Dak is a franchise quarterback, man. I mean, the ability shows it. His numbers show it. The contract now complements it. He's a franchise quarterback. So I expect Dak to do his thing. It's about Dak just when he's running, get down.
Yeah.
Your availability is your best ability right now.
He's going to be
If
pushed.
Dak protects himself.
He's going to be pressured mentally because he hasn't taken a snap since that way last year, week 5.
I mean, look at some of those plays I showed. He was
Right.
getting hit as he was throwing.
So you don't think mentally he'll be thinking about that at all? Because I would have loved to see him get his feet wet a little bit. And
I do think there's going to be some of that in there, but as a play caller, you call the plays to get the ball out of his hands. It's about getting Dak comfortable tonight. If Dak is comfortable, Dallas Cowboy fans, you're going to have a great season.